Work on the Ashanti Regional Press Center project, which was started by the SY John Mahama administration, has stalled for years. Construction work was progressing steadily under the then Ashanti Regional Minister, Eric Opoku, but after he was reshuffled in 2014, the project has since been abandoned. The current government has also failed to fulfill its promise of completing it over the years. A visit to the project site shows that weeds have grown around the place as the area has been abandoned. The building has also developed deep cracks as parts have started falling apart. In an interview with some media practitioners in Kumasi, they stressed the need for government to complete the project to aid the activities of journalists in the region.
The current government has not made any attempt to complete the project. I remember when President Akufo-Addo met the media in Kumasi at the Regional Coordinating Council, I told him that, Mr. President, we hear you are the friend of the media, and therefore we want you to complete this project. He laughed and said, wow, this is the first time I'm hearing a journalist calling me friend of the media. We will make sure we complete the project. The project is still there. And the building is collapsing. I think it's more than 5 years or 4 years when we had that encounter with the president.
To say I'm highly disappointed is to be mild, in my opinion. I don't know, but I'm inclined to think that abandoning it is got to do with more political explanation than anybody will give. Because it was started by one government and it has been succeeded by another. If the succeeding government completes it, it thinks that, or its functionaries may think that they have done something, for the credit will go to the one that started it. That's the most disappointing aspect of it.
Reacting to this, the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the Ghana Journalists Association, Kingsley Hope, noted that several engagements with the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council to ensure that work resumes on the project have proven futile.
This question keeps coming to me, and sometimes I don't even know how to respond to it because it saddens my heart, you know, for how long now, from 2013, thanks to Mr. Eric Opoku, who was then acting as the regional minister for Ashanti during the administration of Mr. John Mahama. For about 6 months, this project was initiated during his time. Unfortunately, after 6 months that we have gotten to what we are seeing here, the man was pulled away from here. And ever since, efforts that GJA itself has made by kind of contacting the Regional Coordinating Council. Regional Coordinating Council, because this is a state property. Per the discussion I had with Mr. Eric Opoku, it went into tender. I had a chat with him about the documentation over it and things like that. And he said it went into tender. The documents are there. What I am now trying to do is to get hold of the entire copy. Once it is a state-owned property, GJA cannot make a move by kind of going to seek for funds to complete it. I've had a chat with the regional minister on the fact that we should even organize a fundraising. Fine, he gave his consent, but things were not up to what we were expecting.
Speaking on his expectations from the next Ghana Journalists Association leadership, Kingsley Hope says he's hopeful that the new national executives will push for the project to be completed.
All is not lost, because I am damn sure that this coming administration of the Ghana Journalists Association, I'm making direct reference to the national, is keen on this. It has this project at heart.
Some other journalists called on the new executives to prevent political infiltration within their ranks. They also want the new executives to fight for the welfare of journalists by ensuring that they are well paid.
I think that the GJA has not been vibrant as expected. I want to see the new administration that will champion welfare of journalists. You realize that most of the media houses in this country do not pay well. The managers or the owners of those media houses do not care about payment of SNIT for their members. I want to see an association that will ensure that their members' welfare are their priority. So your members are paid well. All the SNETs, insurance are also factored into it. So there should be a system that GJA can say, we are going to the various media houses, we are going to check their books.
If you look at the national fabric as of now, it looks like we are allowing every association to be infiltrated by partisan politicians. And this is becoming the bane of our society. And that is why when issues crop up that are of pertinent concern to the citizens, people who are supposed to speak up against those things do not do that because of their partisan interests. And we can now see where we lie in the scale of, or in the ranking order of press freedom index in the world. It is because of how we have become indifferent towards the associate. So we leave it to a few people, but collectively we can make it better. That is why we must continue to show interest in what is happening.
While members of the Ghana Journalists Association in the Ashanti region are very much disappointed that this project has been stalled for a number of years, they are hopeful that authorities will eventually see that this project is indeed important and that they will attach the seriousness that it deserves to it. For City News, I'm Edward Upon Marful, Kumasi.